Good afternoon, coaches. This is Coach Anthony Williams, founder and CEO of Connected Athletics. We are a new startup company based in Austin, Texas, and our focus is to create a platform to connect athletes with other athletes, to connect athletes with college coaches as they go through the recruiting process, and athletes helping them develop their brand as they transition from high school to college and then on to a career, hopefully in their major. Today, we have a very exciting prospect that we're going to talk with. He is a class of 22 receiver slash athlete at Hutto High School. He's got a great GPA, 4.0, plays for Juice Football. His name is LJ Martin. LJ, how you doing today?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for your time. So we're obviously in this unprecedented time right now with COVID-19. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing to stay in shape and more importantly to stay safe right now.
I have a big backyard, so I do a lot of footwork and just try to keep my legs up under me. I'm not really worried about gaining weight. I'm just trying to maintain my speed right now and just like stay inside and stay close.
Okay, great. That makes sense. I want to bring up your highlight video right now of you last year and have you talk us through. So you made some really good plays at receiver and shows your athleticism and productivity. Let's talk. Have you talk to some of those plays and let you get into that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to share my screen. I just want to confirm that you can see it right now.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. And let me go ahead and I'm going to hit play, and then you're just going to talk to us about you at receiver, what kind of receiver you are, and go from there. Boom.
This is yes, I remember this. This is McNeil. It was just a quick slant. I knew I could get off the line real quick and just I saw this open space, so I just took it. This is another one. Kick return. Oh, I love kick return.
So you're involved in special teams both on punt and kickoff return?
Yes, sir.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Great. Well, tough catch over the middle there, showing some toughness.
Yeah. Round Rock was a tough game. Called for it. I knew I was open. Just took it all the way.
Okay. Make sure you get across that goal line. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. I usually rely on my speed. So like
Oh, I love
that's why
that
I just
block. That's a great
yes.
block.
I'm more of a smaller guy, so I really just have to really throw myself in. I'm not scared of nobody, so I really just get down. And if I gotta make the block, I gotta make the block.
What are the things you love about being a receiver? Are you more obviously into catching the ball, obviously, but do you take pride in your blocking also?
Yes, I take pride in my blocking. I'm a real team player. So if you're on my team, you're my running back, I'm gonna get you the block. I'm gonna fight for you.
I love that you catch the ball in your hands and not body catches. That says a lot about you as a receiver.
Yes, I try to emphasize on focusing on my hand-eye coordination. So really just take the ball in.
Good block. Good speed, good vision, get north and south. I like that.
Yeah, I'm a real speedster. That's what they say. That was really what I work on. But this upcoming season, I'm just trying to build up my body a little bit more.
Nice
So I can
corner
just
flag route there, and then turn on the jets. Hey, I see you playing outside. Can you play any of the receivers positions? Do you mind moving inside to being a slot guy or no?
yes, I take value in playing all across the field. So wherever you really need me, I'll play.
Great, I like that. That's a great answer. Let's see a couple more plays here. You are against man coverage. Good release. Not afraid to go over the middle, huh?
No, no sir,
I like it.
no sir. Well, this was Vandergriff game on the line. I think I scored this touchdown to tie it. It was supposed to be a
Oh, nice
busted
route.
play.
Little post corner route there. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good stuff. I mean, obviously, there you're at Stony Point, and you talked about when we started the podcast. You're now at Hutto. Talk to us about the transition and your excitement to get ready to play for the Hutto Hippos.
Stony Point was a very good program, and I just feel like it didn't really fit me. But coming into Hutto, we are very young, and like I can feel like I can just have a big opportunity to like really. I feel like Hutto right now is in a rebuild process because we're like a lot of 2022 across the board, and then we have like our leaders like uh, Braylon Suggs and then Landon Watson as our upperclassmen
Yep.
to really just show us the way. But I feel like we're gonna be pretty good this and shock a lot of people this in our new district.
Great. Well, let's talk about the most important thing, academics. You got a really good 4.0 GPA. Talk to me a little bit about your focus on academics.
Yeah, I take pride in my academics. I try to keep my grades high, just not even just for the football, it's for me and what I really want to do when I get out of college or when I get to college, and really just build off of that.
Do you have a favorite subject? Are you a math guy, a science guy, English? What do you really like the most?
My strong suit is science and chemistry. I would love to be a biochemist, so like and an engineer in that way. So I just want to I'm real good at that. So I really study on those.
Oh, I like it. I'm an engineer myself, so I like hearing that. Talk to me, going back to football here. Talk about your strengths and weaknesses. Some not weaknesses, but things you're going to look forward to improving this coming fall season.
My strengths, I always been fast, and so I always try to maintain my speed. You know, say keep my speed up. I run like a 4.5 right now, but by the time I'm a senior, I would like to get that to like a 4.3, and I feel like that's possible. But right now, for focus on for next season, just getting my body bigger and stronger, so like I can just like handle anything and get durable.
Okay. It's important as a receiver. Obviously, there's many facets, but kind of give me your own grade. How would you grade yourself as a route runner?
Route runner, what are we grading it in? Like
Let's
A,
go.
B?
Let's go 0 being low, 3 being the best.
I say route runner. I say I'm a 3.
Okay.
I have
I
quick
mentioned it
feet.
earlier, but I'll ask you. You've got good hands. You catch the ball in your hands. How would you rate your hands?
I'll say a 3 too.
Okay. And then what about yak yards after the catch? Obviously, with that speed, what would you grade yourself there?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a 3.
Okay, I like it. No wrong with that, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the honesty. Tell me, there's a lot of good receivers in the class of 22. Tell these coaches how you differentiate yourselves over the other receivers in your class that you're competing against.
Oh, the other receivers, we have a lot of big names in my class, but I see after the catch, we really after I get the ball, you can really see I can just turn it to 0 to 100 like that and gain yards and gain ground. And I'm not scared to get the blocks or any of that, so I can really compete with anybody.
I mentioned that, and you just mentioned it, but let's go into detail there. There's some receivers that are better vertically. There are some of the possession guys. Why are you so good about not having fear going over the middle? Where'd that come from?
Because, um, I guess it's just my mentality I always had growing up. I always know there's always going to be someone bigger than me, but if I really love the game, there's nothing really going to stop me.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about recruiting. Obviously, you're at a new school and it's still very early going to your junior year, but who are you hearing from? Who do you want to hear from? And what are you expecting out of the recruiting journey?
Right now, I'm not hearing from anybody, but I would love to start hearing from Baylor and just like local colleges out of Texas. My dream school would probably be LSU,
Okay.
coming
Well,
from
good.
Louisiana.
All right. Are you a Texas native? Are you from here or are you from somewhere else?
Louisiana.
You're from Louisiana. Okay. Understood that. Talk to me. Obviously, relationship between a player and his coach is important. Talk to me. I know you're just getting a Hutto, but tell me a little bit about your relationship with Coach Plant so far.
Close with Plant, I love him. Ever since I first stepped on the field or at Hutto, he's like just built that connection. He was big, heavy on connection. So, you know what I'm saying? He just took me in just like his own and just gave me everything I need to know. And just there. Like we are constantly communication. That's another big thing I love about Hutto is really communicate to their players. It like no matter what, it's either like he's telling me good morning or he's just telling me I need to get a little extra work in.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit about, leadership is something that's hard to define, but you know it when you see it. As you come in new to their program, give me some examples of how you plan on coming as a newcomer and still being a leader on the field.
I just want to come in there and just continue what they have going on because it's a great program. But I just want to come in there and work hard and just really take advantage of all the opportunities they have and just try to get some wins.
Okay. What are you most looking forward to when you play, when you get a chance to play this game of football at the college level? What are you looking forward to in the college experience?
I'm looking forward to really how to see how they can develop me, like just take my whole game to another level.
Okay. Um, Talk to me about your competitive spirit. Why are you competitive just at football? Are you competitive across the board? Tell me a little bit about how you developed to a competitor.
I'm competitive all across the board. I just want to win. I have that fire spirit. I get real passionate about things. So when I really put my mind to it, like I'm coming.
Okay. What other sports? You're obviously very athletic, lots of good speed. What other sports have you played besides football? You a basketball guy, track, baseball?
I played basketball, track. I played soccer. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your interests outside of football. What do you like to do in your spare time? Who are you as a person away from football?
I'm a real big on family, so I'm currently the only son out of four daughters. So I hang out a lot of time with my sisters and really just be around them because they're a
Okay.
really big inspiration to me and role
Okay.
models.
What about hobbies? Are you a hunter? Are you a fisherman? You like hang out at the lake? What are you doing? You a gamer? What do you do in your spare time to kill time right now?
Um, Being from the country, I'm a big hunter with my dad, so you know we gotta get down with that.
What kind of hunt? What do you like to hunt?
We do deer and we do duck and dove.
Okay.
I feel like dove is probably my favorite. Just like get the shotgun, try. It's just like a game basically. Just try to get them real quick.
Yeah. Now, do you also process what you kill or no? Have you learned that yet?
Yes, I process it. I
That's
don't really
awesome.
like that stuff,
Yeah.
but I have learned to.
Yeah. Okay. I hear you. Let's say somebody's going to see you play for the first time in a Hutto uniform this fall. What receiver will they think of or remind them of when they watch you play? Who do you pattern your game off of, either at the college or the pro level?
I would say someone like AJ Brown or Tyreek Hill, just a just a downhill speedster, yards after the catch, and just really gonna get you like the yards you need.
Okay. Tell me, simple question, but why do you love football? And when did you start playing?
I started playing football when I was around like 6 years old, and it really wasn't like something that I really was passionate about. It was just something that my parents just threw me in. But then over the years, I just realized the connections and the bonds I built over there, and it's just like my love for the game just started growing and growing.
Okay. And at what age did you start playing? Were you a Pop Warner kid? Did you start late in middle school?
Yes, I was a Pop Warner kid. I played Typha actually, and then after that, when I got to middle school is when I really started to see that I could really like work at this because I wasn't really big on football, but until I got into my seventh grade, I played DB, and then I started liking that, so I was like, okay, I want to try receivers. I tried receiver, and just having something about having the ball in my hands, just I fell in love.
Okay. Talk to me about the importance of technique in your position as a receiver. You have guys like Jerry Rice and some of the ones you mentioned in today's game, but talk to me about how you are constantly developing your technique to be the best receiver you can be.
Technique is very important to me. I feel like as a receiver, you have to have good footwork. So just constantly repeat the same process, get your feet moving quickly and precisely, and like try to eliminate any extra movement out of my routes and out of my stance.
Are you a big film study guy? Do you like to watch your opponent leading up to the games on Friday night?
No, not really. I like to get prepared mentally, so I just like try to just go over like the stuff I need, like what stuff I need to do during the game, and like just focus on that. Just try to be prepared.
Okay. One of the things I would recommend as a former college coach and raised, my son played in the NFL with Buffalo and at Texas, is putting together a category, a book on some of the DBs you're going to face because they will tip off what coverage they're in, and it's only going to make your game even better to understand, okay, they're in cover three, he's back at 7 yards, I'm going to put this move on. Putting together that kind of your own library of who you're facing is only going to take your game to another level. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah. Hey,
Thank you.
tell me a little bit about, you know, playing football is all about adversity. You have a drop, you have a big play or a fumble. Tell me about a time, either personally or involving football, when you had to overcome some type of adversity.
Um, this overcoming season, this last past season, it was all we had a lot of receivers and they were upperclassmen, and me coming as a sophomore. I obviously knew I wasn't getting as much time, and the the passion of football just came out of me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of hurt that I wasn't getting as much time, but I knew my time was coming. I understood the the circumstances I was in, and I just kept working. There's no, I just worked on the stuff I can control.
Well, that's a good lesson learned because obviously, when you get through high school and you start back over in college, you're probably going to have to watch the seniors in front of you. So, football is part of the game where you kind of got to wait, keep working, and wait for your opportunity to shine. You know what I mean? It's not like you already had that experience, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Talk to me about, leadership. You've talked about it earlier, but how, since you're coming in new, you mentioned Landon Watson and Braylon Suggs and some of the guys over there. Tell me how you respond to guys who are upperclassmen and leaders when it comes to preparation for the game.
Preparation for the game, just coming in, focused and ready to work. That's all I would really focus on. I'm not trying to play around or nothing. I'm just trying to get better and get the team better. So, just really focusing in on what we need to do and get the job done.
You're a player that's rocking a really good 4.0 GPA. To the players who don't have a 4.0 GPA and they're trying to balance being a student athlete, what are some of the best practices that you can tell these athletes on how to get their grades up and still play at a high level on the football field? What do you do?
What I do is I just drop everything, get my assignments, and I just, as soon as I walk through the door, I just go right at it. Because I feel like players, when they get home, they start going on a game and stuff and getting tired, and they just wait and procrastinate. So my mom was really big on me on that one. So like, as soon as I get to the door, I just try to get it done.
Okay. So obviously we're in this COVID-19 environment where we're watching a lot of Netflix and playing games to kill time. What are you doing at home to kind of when you're not working out to take care of your time? Are you a big video game guy? Are you an apps guy? What are you doing?
Yeah, I watch a lot. I do video games. I play Modern Warfare actually,
Oh,
Call of
you're a
Duty.
Modern Warfare guy. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
I'm not big on.
what are some of your favorite apps? Are you a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snap guy? What do you spend all the time with on your phone?
I'm mostly on Snapchat, just talking in group chats with the bros, with the teammates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm big on Twitter too, just talking to Juice and my teams, my coaches.
Yeah. Tell me about your Juice experience. Obviously, you've been involved with them, and I know Sean and Bernard and those guys. Talk to me about how your experience with Juice has been so far.
It was amazing. I love it. I love the coaches. I love all the knowledge that I gained. I love the players, and I feel like, and the same thing with Juice. We are very young and coming in to just build and like learn everything that the coaches have to offer. I think it's just amazing, and I'm just really blessed to be there.
Let's fast forward to this coming season, and you're pregame in the locker room trying to get hyped for a game. Who do you have on your playlist? What artists do you listen to get you hyped before in pregame?
This might sound weird, but pre-game I listen to like slow music and calm music. Try to calm my nerves before we
Okay.
get out in the field. So I like to listen to like Frank Ocean, uh, maybe a little Drake, a little old Drake.
Okay.
Some
That is. I
some
mean,
just
I've interviewed a lot of players, and none of them have said that they're all like trying to get pumped and hype music. You're the first player to say that. I kind of like to kind of calm you down. That's good to know.
yeah.
When we get on the other side of COVID-19, you're able to get back out with your boys and your family and maybe your girl. What do you rock on your feet? Are you a big shoe guy or no?
I'm not a real big shoe guy, but I will have some nice kicks. Probably the Air Max 97s. That's my go-to. Just pop them on and go outside. It's light drip.
Okay, I feel that. Hey, tell me a little bit about the people in your life who have a big influence on you. Well, they could be your family or maybe guys at Juice, but who's got the most influence over you right now? Who's having a big impact
My
on
my father for sure.
you? Okay.
Just all this, I just realizing all the sacrifices and everything he does for me, and I just really want to just show him that it's not for nothing, and just really work hard as I can, because all I know, he just wants me to be the best. That's all the
Great
motivation I
example.
need.
Great example. Give me somebody outside your family who's had a big influence on you.
Coach Bam, Bernard Blake, a very big influence. From day one, he just got with me. We just clicked and started working, and just I'm just ready to see what we having forward.
Okay, I like it. Um, you are obviously an underrated player right now. I think you're going to shock the world and have a breakout season this junior year. Are there other players you play with either at Hutto or on Juice or guys you've played against that you say, hey, here's some other guys who are being slept on right now?
I'm gonna say Juice. We have a lot of young athletes. Other than like coming from Stony Point, we have the running back Jaden Leonard. I feel like he's one of the best in Texas. Man's amazing. And also we have another receiver that's really underrated. It's Hutto, boy Spug, Damian Jones. Y'all gonna hear about him. He's very fast. Probably can keep up with me.
What about some DBs maybe you faced with Juice that kind of stick out like, hey, this corner, this safety was really good. Anybody that you played against that you'd like to shout out?
Class of 21, Ty Dillon at Round Rock. He
Okay.
is a dog. You need to get him. Saul, class of 2022, safety at Georgetown. That man's literally the highest IQ I ever been around.
Okay. I like it, man. I like you showing respect like that. Obviously, coaches will need to understand how you best learn to get the most out of you. How would you describe your learning style? Are you a verbal learner, visual, or physical?
I say visual. I have to see someone do it and to like for me to process it and really understand it.
Okay. Good enough. Simple question, but coach is going to ask you this. Why do you think your game translates to the college level?
I feel like I have the speed for it, and I have everything of the grades, grad qualify, and I really fearless, and I really am a dog. I feel like I can really compete. I'm a competitor, so um, not competing that doesn't scare me at all. I'm just ready for the work.
Okay. Once again, going into your spare time, talk about ways. What are you doing to give back to the community? Are you involved with your church? Are you allowed any? Are you involved in any charities? What are you doing to kind of give back?
Yes, I'm involved in church a lot. Me and my family, we try to do like live podcasts just with the church and community, just to reassure everybody that everything is still okay, and this is really the time to really come together and just really focus on what's really matters.
Okay. Well, hey, as we finish up here, I mentioned to you earlier, there's a term in business called the elevator pitch. You get 30 seconds in front of somebody very important. Let's say the guys are watching this, maybe it's Coach Saban, maybe I'm Coach Saban right now. In 30 seconds, tell me why I should recruit and have you be a commit to my football program.
I am a hard worker. I will definitely not play around. I'm very good at focusing. I have the speed for it, so you can get the yards after the catch, and I'm very durable. So you put me in a slot outside, you can put me a running back. It really doesn't matter. I just want to help the team. So wherever you really need me, I'll play.
Great. Well, LJ, I am looking forward to seeing you play at Hutto this year, to see that speed in the field. If you need anything, obviously reach out to me. I'll be sharing this with a lot of my coaches on my network, and I think with your academic transcript and your athletic ability, I think your recruiting is going to take off over here in the next 10 to 12 months. So have a great day.
Thank you.
Be safe, and we'll see you
You
soon.
too.
Okay, thanks,
God
man.
bless.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.